Okay.
Camera's running.
I'm Esther Posner, Esther Mariana.
Okay, sir. Can you look at me now when you talk? Yeah.
Okay.
Start. Yeah.
Okay. I'm Esther Mariana Rosa Posner. I was born in Amsterdam in May 1937, and here I am 80 years later, back in the city where I was born. I went through the war here and went into hiding with my parents, my family, and then by myself in Enschede, in Delden. We went today to those places and met at a luncheon with the people who are descendants and family of the people who rescued us. And we also went to Westerbork, which my family that did not survive went through. And it was just a very emotional day for us. We talked to the people who we met in Enschede at the synagogue there, at the Enschede synagogue, and they added some things to the stories. I have one picture that was taken with me during the war, and that was by Remus, and we went back to that place where that picture was taken, where Diana, her daughter, was in a carriage, and I'm standing next to her. And we went into the house in Delden where we saw the liberation, and I stood in front of the sink there where my mother had stood at the sink just before the house was bombed, and my father called her away to come down into the basement to hide, into the cellar. And 5 minutes later, that sink, in front of that sink, the roof caved in, and there was a bombing there. We had so many close calls, and we had so many things happen to us during the war that when I came to the United States in 1948 with my parents, we wanted to put it all behind us. We did not want to relive those days. We did not. My mother was, one thing she did do is every year for Christmas, she got packages together and sent them to the families who had rescued us. And there was correspondence every year between them. They sent us thank you letters, and they sent us pictures of their families as they grew. And that went on for many years, I'd say 10 years. And then everyone went their own way. And I think that today, because of the internet, I was able to communicate with these families in a way that I could not before. There were several families that I did keep contact, but most of them we lost contact. Once they moved, we couldn't find them again. And it wasn't until the internet that we were able to find some of them, and also there are people here who helped me find the rest of them. It was an incredible experience for me, and we wanted to make this record of what had happened to our family for our children and grandchildren and for the generations that come after them. I would love to have you talk to my sons and see what their input is. And that's it. Okay.
Excellent. Yeah.